All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, follow. Do whatever you need to do. Do whatever it is that you need to do. I really don't even feel that good. I forgot that I was even doing this for y'all, but I've been getting asked, like, where's the rest of the story at? So here it goes. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. All right, so I left off where I said, God had sent me some signs, and I had ignored them. If you haven't seen the other 3 parts, you might want to go back and find them. So, all right. So God has sent me some signs, and I ignored them, okay? He sent me the signs in a dream. It wasn't a dream. It was more like a nightmare. Okay, so it's his first night at my apartment. I already said that. So we chilling, we vibing, and we goes to sleep. And I woke up out my sleep like how they wake up in the movies when they be having them dreams in the movie and they just jump up real fast like that. That's how I woke up. And the reason I say God sent me a sign and I ignored them because in this dream, I dreamed I had lost my apartment, I dreamed I lost my car, and I had dreamed I had lost my job. All in this same dream, right? So when I woke up from the dream, I just turned and I just looked at him and I just was like, he was still asleep. So I was just looking at him like I was just looking. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I can't remember. That was over 10 years ago. But I remember I just stared over at him. Oh, I know what I was thinking. I was looking at him like, maybe this is a bad idea because, you know, I had this dream. The first night you were at my house, you haven't even been in my house 24 hours. And I dreamed I lost everything, like everything. So I just stared at him. And eventually I went back to sleep. Whatever. But that was just the start of the bullshit before it started happening. So I lost 2 out of the 3 things. I did lose 2 out of the 3. We're going to go with what I lost first. Now, it didn't happen immediately. It did take some time, but so, did I mention I like to go to the casino and play blackjack? Yeah, that part. So, y'all know black people know when they check gonna hit. My payday used to be Fridays, every other Friday. But my check would come Thursday morning. No, not Thursday morning. Friday morning, about 2, 3, 4 a.m. No later than 4. So I would get up in the middle of the night and I would go to MGM Detroit to the casino and I was losing my whole entire check, y'all. Like the whole check. I mean, the whole entire check. The whole entire check, y'all. The whole check. I got to say it again. When I say the whole entire check, y'all, I mean the whole entire check. I did that every payday the whole time he stayed with me. I did that shit before he came to stay with me, but when I would lose, when it was just me, it was easier. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's 2 of us, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't have no income, so everything was falling on me. Y'all, it's just so much stuff. I don't even know where to even start with what happened while we was living together. It was just horrible. Horrible. So the first thing I lost was my car. My car got repossessed. I did recover my car, and about 5 months later, it caught on fire. We wasn't together when my car caught on fire, but he was still around. And we're going to get to that later on down the line. Oh, I'm still being around. That get interesting too. So, so I had lost my car. I never forget it. I was in the house. We was in the house. I think I was cooking. Yeah, because I was the cook. Look at that. Gross. I just popped it though. But I was the one who always did the cooking. So, mind y'all, I moved to Waterford, Michigan, which is about 45 minutes from my hometown of Flint. So, you know, I didn't have company or nothing like that. And I did have one friend who lived in that same apartment complex. That's how I even found the apartment complex, because of him. But I knew he was at work. So it was a knock on the door, and my apartment was on the lower level. So when I opened the door, it was basically the repo man, you know, saying, we gonna take the car. You can give us the keys, because if you give us the keys, that'll save you $250. If not, we're gonna still take it. So my apartment was on the lower level, so I climbed out the window, and I was gonna take off in the car, but my dumb ass. So when I got out there, he had a partner, and the partner, he didn't see me, but like the tow truck was already backed up to my car and all that good stuff. So it wasn't nothing I could do. So I just politely climbed my fat ass back through the window and gave him the keys. So my friend who lived in the same apartment complex asked me, he let me use his car a couple times so I can get to work. I don't think he took me to work. I think he just let me drive, because I was on day shift. I don't think he took me. So that pay period probably was about the only pay period while he was there that I did not go to the casino, because it took every dime I had to get the car back. And I still owed them money even when I got the car back, but they let me get it back for whatever amount I had to give them. So that next week, I'm back to my scheduled program, you know, going to the casino, doing me. But, so yeah, like, it was bad, y'all. It was bad. Like, this part to me really ain't interesting. It's probably about to get more fun with these more interesting with these next stories. But, so yeah, I got the car back. So I got the car back, y'all. So if y'all ever mess with a ninja, y'all a broke ninja, y'all know how ninjas be like, oh, can you put me on, put me on, put me on. Now, mind you, I like to gamble on my own. I like to gamble. But I kept going because he kept saying, put me on, put me on. And I didn't want to give him, I knew that was going to be a failure. I knew me putting him on was going to be a failure. Like, I knew that was not going to work. So I didn't want to use my money. So I kept going to casino like, well, if I win the extra money, I can put him on and I can basically catch up on my things and whatever. Because the only thing you I don't know how to say this on TikTok, but you do 420, so like that's what you trying to get put on with. But I'm like, you do that too much. Like, that's not gonna, no, you do that too much. And you also do Christina Aguilera. So you can't sell 420 or you cannot sell Christina Aguilera. The only other thing you can sell is some horror stuff. And we didn't have access. Well, I can't say we didn't have access, but that wasn't what he was asking for when he was saying he wanted to get put on. He wanted to basically sell 420. So I'm going to casino left and right, trying to win money, but it's just getting deeper and deeper in the hole. Like, I got the car back, but now I'm also probably I still was behind when I got it back, and now I owe rent. Y'all, I owe rent. Now, the timeline of us living together was from, I'm gonna say July, the end of July, or maybe August until December, like right after Christmas. Because right after Christmas, that's when everything went to all right. So in the next part, I'm gonna start telling like the adventures and stuff like that. But like this part here is kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. But after the next part is when it started to get, I ain't gonna say exciting, but like that's when I started going in the underground. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, drop a comment, so that way we can get another part going. All right? Stay tuned for more.